What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MTG Malone. Thank you very much for tuning in on this beautiful Monday. What could go wrong? The week just started. Everything is pretty fine. If you didn't know it already, subscribe to the channel. We're almost already there this month. It is not even 2 weeks ago that we hit the 1,000 and we're almost already at the 1,200. So I would appreciate it very much. Smash that button, help me get there. I would love you to become part of the community. Also join the Discord. There will be a link down in the description that will help you find the Discord. But enough yammering, let's get into this mono black hammering. And today we're playing Where's the Crown King Nothing? Yes, you have to sing it like that because it is a Metallica song. And as it is a theme on my channel, if we're playing the mono black, we're doing some black metal or whatever. Last time it was Back in Black. Today it is King Nothing because there is a With a Crown in here. You don't see this card too often. And even in this deck you don't see it too often, only 2 times. But it is so freaking sweet in this deck. So, this is a Lurrus Hateful Eidolon Archfiend's Vessel deck. So let's go over the standards real quick. So we have the Lurrus to bring back our stuff because everything in here has mana cost 2 or less. That is a permanent, so we can always bring it back from the graveyard. Then we have our good friend, the Archfiend's Vessel. I mean, look at that demon. Having him turn 2 is really freaking possible in this deck because of 2 things. The MtgA Rebirth, so if you attack in, they block, you just put the MtgA Rebirth onto your Archfiend's Vessel, it comes back as a demon, or even better, you keep your Archfiend's Vessel back, they attack in, you block, destroy their creature, put down the demonic gifts, make your 1/1 and 3/1, you block whatever they have, you can even if it doesn't kill it, block a questing beast with this, because it will become a 3/1, and yeah, you will get a demon immediately, which is so freaking sweet. Having a demon in turn 2, oh, demonic gift indeed. So, this is one of the first things. Then we have our insane value engine with the Hateful Eidolon. If you have 1 Hateful Eidolon, it's good, but if you have 2 or 3, oh my lord, you will draw so many cards, it's not even funny anymore. And I checked out, almost everybody's playing mono white nowadays, so this deck is just so freaking good. So freaking good. They will always have at least 1 or 2 creatures on the field. It is just so freaking good. So you have your Hateful Eidolon out, and whenever a creature dies, if it had 1 of your enchantments on it, you draw a card for each enchantment or aura that was attached to it. So if you have your Hateful Eidolon out, and you put a Mogi's Favor on your Hateful Eidolon, you block, you draw a card. If you have 2 out, you draw 2 cards, and yeah, so on. If you have your Hateful Eidolon, you put a Deadweight, or a Mogi's Favor, or a Maya Grasp onto one of your opponent's creatures, you will draw a card. This even doesn't care about indestructibility, so if they have the Fervent Champion, or what it's called, no, not the Fervent Champion, the 3/1, I always forget his name, the 3/1 that becomes indestructible, you don't care about that. If they have gods out, you don't care about their gods. If they are from Theros, you just don't care. They will die anyway. Look at this. Lion man, lying there, dying. Yes, that is what will happen to the gods. And then we have some new cards in here that you usually don't see, and I don't get why. The Rune of Mortality is pretty sweet in here because it draws you a card. If you put it onto your Hateful Eidolon, it draws you 2 cards as soon as the Hateful Eidolon dies because of the rune, and then of the Hateful Eidolon. And it gives Death Touch, so you can block away and destroy whatever they have. And let's just say, you have your Hateful Eidolon out. You put the Rune of Mortality onto your Hateful Eidolon and still have a MtgA Rebirth in hand. You destroy whatever they have and get your Hateful Eidolon back and draw 2 cards in total, and that is just so good. And another card that you almost never see is the With a Crown, which even gives the name to this deck today, because look around, where's your crown, King Nothing? Nowhere is the crown. So, with this, the enchanted creature is power 0. Base power 0, so if they have a Death Touch, you don't even care about that. And at the beginning of the upkeep, they have to make a choice. Either they lose a life, which is very good in this deck because we need to get in as fast and as soon as possible, or they have to sacrifice their creature, and then if you have your Hateful Eidolon out, you draw a card. So, the choice is losing a life or giving us a card. And that is just so freaking good. So freaking good. I don't know why I didn't put it in before, but good thing, because now I can make a new deck with this one in it. So, also interactions that you want to use: Archfiend's Vessel into MtgA Rebirth, so it will return to the battlefield, and then just Village Ride it. And you will have a demon in turn 2 as well, without your opponent having to kill it. And that is just so freaking good. Also, Hateful Eidolon, put a Mogi's Favor on it. It will become now a 3-1, which is pretty good to block anything. And yeah, if you use the Village Rites, you draw 3 freaking cards with it. So that is also pretty freaking good. Then we have 3 Skyclave Shades in here, which is also pretty good with the Village Rites, because you can always return the Skyclave Shade to the battlefield, and yes, only use the Kaldheim style. Never use anything else. This card looks so freaking good. We have the Skyclave Shade, which we can sack to the Village Rites, bring it back later kicked to make it even bigger. Just remember, this can't block, but it doesn't have to, because yeah, it's just here to attack in as fast as freaking possible. Then we have 2 Call of the Death Dwellers. With this you can even bring back your Luris, and if you have 4 mana you can bring back your Luris and your Archfiend's Vessel in the same turn, have a tasty demon and a Death Toucher with Manus, which is so freaking good. And then we have 3 Agadeem's Awakening, which also work as a land, same as the MtgA Rebirth. So you know it, you pay X and 3 black and then return X creatures with different converted mana cost X or less from the battlefield. So if you pay 3, you can bring back your Luris, your Skyclave Shade, and your Hateful Eidolon, or your Archfiend's Vessel, and that is just so good. For the low price of 6 mana, you get 3 creatures from the graveyard, which together cost 6, so it is still kind of fair. And it also works as a land, and sometimes we need to use them as a land because we only have 17 basic lands in here. Well, if you count the Castle Locthwaite, you only have 13 beautiful Barbara Swamps, and 17 in total, but with this, it is 22. So, but do we need more? No, heck no, we don't. This deck will draw you so many cards with the Hateful Eidolon that even keeping a 2-lander, as long as you have a Deadweight in hand or a Mogi's Favor or a Maya Grasp, is totally freaking worth it if you have a Hateful Eidolon in hand. So trust me, no, you don't need too many lands with this. 2 lands, 3 lands, that is more than enough to make this deck running, and that is why we only have 17 lands plus the double face cards. But let's just be honest, if you want to use this one as a land in the early game, it is still just as good, because we almost never get to the situation where we even get into the late game. So, thank you also very much for tuning in on another Black Monday. Oh man, it is so sad. It is Monday. This is the King of Thing, and I will see you in those heavy metal games. Alright, so I recorded this whole freaking video, and something went wrong with my microphone, so there was no sound. Will there be sound now? We will find out. This is a pretty sweet hand, and we're going first. So we had some sweet games. We had some sweet turn 2 demon games. Oh man, yeah. But I'm still doing it again. I'm still doing it all over again just for you guys. Because you're the bursts. You are the bursts. So, we're putting down the Deadweight. Or are we putting down the Wither Crown? Well, I think we're putting down the Mogi's Favor here. I mean, we can put it onto our Archfiend's Vessel anyways. Now we're getting in for a little life swing, so I really hope I will have to check after each game now if the sound worked or not. He has the Ammon Cat. That is so sweet. We have a Skyclave Shade now. That is very freaking good for our Village Rites. So we're only getting in for a little damage, but if he has something here to get rid of something, we still have the Village Rites, so everything is still bone. What are you putting down? The Llanowar Visionary. Good thing that we kept our Deadweight. Good thing we kept it. So I don't want to use my Village Rites yet. We have another Archfiend's Vessel that I want to use abso-freaking-lutely. Now we're getting rid of this Llanowar Visionary. I think he has a draw deck. I think he is like a draw engine deck. And we still have our village rights open. Oh man. Recording for an hour and then realizing that your microphone is broken. That is just, oh, so bad. The Cloudskin Seer. Whatever. So he is a draw deck. He is that kind of a draw deck that just wants to draw a lot of cards. Alright. All freaking right. So can we get something tasty? We cannot. Couldn't get something tasty. Alright, so we're still getting in with everything here, because now we have our Lurrus in hand. He does not block. Does not freaking block. So end of turn, I will sack one of my Archfiend's Vessels, draw 2 cards, bring it back with the Lurrus. Seems pretty reasonable. Seems pretty freaking reasonable. So at the beginning when he started playing, I thought that he might be a Death Touch deck. But he is not. But Turkey. The Orva Allform. Alright. Interesting. Pretty interesting. But we will still have a demon very soon. Very soon. Yes, 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 yes. So, my turn. I will draw 2 cards here. With one of my Archfiend's Vessels. Alright. That is pretty sweet already. So, a little late. But hey. But hey. So we're getting back our Archfiend's Vessel here. Putting down the hateful frickin' Eidolon. Oh yes, so hateful. So hateful. And then we're getting in with our Archfiend's Vessel. If he wants to block here, that is totally fine with me. We will get another frickin' demon very frickin' soon. Yes, yes. So, with this, we can put it on the Orvar. If he wants to copy some creatures, that is absolutely frickin' fine with me. But we will see. Oh, the Blizzard Brawl. Interesting. Pretty interesting. That was a smart move, my friend. A smart move. But are you attacking in now? How many of those do you have? How many of those do you have? Well, he drew a lot of cards. He did draw a lot of cards. And now he has all of the same. Just always all of the same. And that is still a-okay to me. Still a-okay to me. Well, that was like the perfect frickin' draw we could get here. Like the perfect frickin' draw we could get here. So, I think what we want to do is to put the Wither Crown on the Orvar. Just for the heck of it. And now we're getting rid of one of the Cloudskin Seers. Drawing a card. Let us see what we get. Alright. That wasn't too useful, but it was something. And now we're getting in with these two. I mean, this can't block anyways. This cannot block anyways. And we can return it very soon. So how many more Blizzard Brawls does he have? That is the only question here. He did sack it. He did freaking sack it. Oh my lord. Thank you very much, man. That was like exactly what I wanted you to do. And yeah, here you go. That is the new tech. The Wither Crown with the Hateful Eidolon. He didn't want to lose the life, but that is absolutely fine. So he has a ram through. Holy smokes. Holy freaking smokes. But yeah, we still have the Mogi's Favor. Okay, he has a lot of flyers. A lot of flyers. And he won't really be attacking in. I thought so. Alright, we still have the Mogi's Favor that we can put on both of those. We just need to get rid of cards that we can't bring back anyways anymore. Drawing a card here, maybe we get something good. The Agadeem's Awakening. Pretty freaking sweet. Pretty freaking sweet. So we're getting rid of one Skyclave Shade and the Wither Crown. I think the dead weight against this deck is just so much better. And we're drawing a card. And now we even have another Archfiend's Vessel, but we will keep our Agadeem's Awakening here. So if he doesn't have something to answer our demon, we're super good. And even if he does have something, we're still super good. Because yeah, we have, oh, and we're super good. Oh, draw as many cards as you want. Do it, my friend. I still will get you in the end. Heavy metal. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Okay, my microphone is working. And I checked. the last game had sound, so yeah. Everything is just so weird. I don't know when it started, and I don't know if it's the microphone or the cable. This is a pretty sweet hand. I will keep it. I will keep it. I mean, we have an Archfiend's Vessel. That is always a sweet hand for me. That is always a reason for me to keep it. So I really don't know if it's my microphone that's acting up or the cable, but I think it might be the cable. So that is something that I can solve really easily by just getting another cable. Just getting another cable would be good. Okay, he is a little bit slow. That is fine. We're slow as well. Our bear is on black. This new bear is so freaking adorable. The Call of the freaking Death Dweller. That is pretty sweet. Pretty freaking sweet. Alright, we still don't know what we're up against, bear. Give me a high five. High five for your new mask. This is so 300. I don't know what it is about this mask that make me think about 300. The Brushfire Elemental. That will die to my dead weight. That will just die to my dead weight. We're still in the lead here. We got another Archfiend's Vessel, which is pretty freaking good. So, dead weight, you're up. Archfiend's Vessel, you're in. So I really hope that we might find a chance to block here. Would be pretty freaking awesome if he put something down to destroy our Archfiend's Vessel. Oh, please do it. Please freaking do it. I have one village rights here. One village rights. Come on. The Akum Hellhound. Okay. Doesn't really help you too much here. Especially if we got the Bloodchief's Thirst. But do I really want to use it here? Well, I honestly don't think so. I honestly don't think that I want. But we're just getting in for 2. Getting some tasty life here. The 2-2 beatdown. Now we're getting down Aluris. And if he thinks he's safe here, destroying our Archfiend's Vessels, well, bad news for you, you're not. You are not. Okay, he's getting in for 4. That is not the end of the world. And he's not using it. Oh, he is using it. Okay, I was just confused that he wouldn't be using it. But no matter what he puts down now, he just got 1 life from us. Holy smokes. That was pretty freaking surprising. Pretty freaking surprising. So maybe we are getting rid of this Akum Hellhound here. And maybe we're also just putting one of our Runes of Mortality onto our Archfiend's Vessel. Excuse me. Put down another rune on the other one. This is like a perfect. And then we're attacking in with one of them. So he can't really be attacking in anymore. And I don't think that he has the same freaking crazy combo once more. I just hope he doesn't. I just hope he doesn't. Coffee, give me power. And if he does, well, we have 2 demons next turn with the Call of the Death Dweller, so that is pretty sweet. Okay. So he has 1 land. But how many more does he have? Is he attacking in? He is attacking in. This could mean that he has an Ember Cleave. Just saying. This could mean that he has an Ember Cleave. He does have it. Okay, so the 1 damage is not even too useful. But I still want to bring back both demons, so I'm sacking this one. And now we have the Mogi's Favor. And we still have the Bloodchief's Thirst to get rid of the Akum Hellhound, and he only gets in for 4 here. Alright. We're still in it to win it. We are still in it to win it. Alright, Akum Hellhound, you're out. You are out, my friend. And the Call of the Death Dweller will give us 2 tasty demons. With a lot of attack, thanks to the Mogi's Favor. But we will still keep it. Or do we? Yeah, we will still keep it. We never know what he has. So, let's chill. Let's just chill. We need to be very, very careful here. Watching what he does. Maybe I should have got rid of the Akum Hellhound sooner. but I didn't. So yeah, we're still cool. We are still cool. This gives us +2. So we're one off lethal. One off lethal. But we're still in there. Can he kill us in 2 turns? That is the question. That is the only freaking question. What do we have in here? The Runes of Mortality. Well, if he wants to attack in here, I'm totally fine with that. He wants to attack in here. Well, that is lethal, my friend. You don't even know it, but you're dead. You just killed yourself. You just freaking killed yourself. Holy moly. Yes. Thank you very much for the help. Thank you very much. Good thing the Questing Beast doesn't have reach. Oh, with nothing more but 2 Archfiend's Vessels. Yes. Demons for the victory. Oh, I'm so happy. Both games had sound. Both games had sound. That is perfection. What else do I want? Nothing. I want nothing but those games to have sound. Maza, maza. Maza, maza. This could be a second snack deck, which is pretty bad. But we have the Bloodshie's Thirst and the Dead Weight and everything, so yeah, no. This is way better. This is way freaking better. We can get rid of 1 Bloodshie's Thirst here. So, with the Hateful Eidolon and everything, we are kind of Q, but we will see what he's playing. But I think this could be a Rakdos deck. Oh, it is not a Rakdos deck. But we still have no clue what it is. So we're putting down the Archfiend's Vessel first. It always strikes fear in the heart of the opponent to see an Archfiend's Vessel. And then no matter what he puts down, we have an Hateful Eidolon plus the Bloodshie's Thirst. Oh man, that last game was insane. Surviving with 1 freaking life. Oh, love it. Freaking love it. Okay. So, maybe we even find something better than using the Bloodshie's Thirst here. Okay, first we're attacking in. He won't be blocking. I know he won't be blocking. Or maybe he's cheeky. Maybe he thinks that he can block us here. Do it. Do it. Please. Do it. Do it. Block me. No. He's not blocking me. Well, that is still kind of fine. We are still getting rid of the Jaspara Sentinel here. Because as soon as we can get our Archfiend's Vessel's Demon out, all we need is 1 more land. All we need is 1 more land. So, oh, he's white as well? What aren't you playing? Black and blue? Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you're putting down something black and blue next turn. So he wants to get rid of the Hateful Eidolon with the Bone Crusher. Absolutely freaking fine with me. But what else do you have, my friend? What else do you have? Nothing? We didn't find nothing as well. So we're still attacking in here with the Archfiend's Vessel and putting down our Skyclave Shade. Didn't find a land here, which is pretty bad. But we can always sack the Skyclave Shade. But I would prefer to have my demon out. Sounds wrong, but I would prefer to have my demon out. So what do you have here? The MtgA Innkeeper. Alright, so he's powering up. He's on 4 mana. We're on... Oh my lord. We are not. We are not. So we're getting in with everything here. Let us see if he does anything. He's blocking. Yes! Thank you so much. Thank you so freaking much. This is exactly what I wanted. Oh, with 2 mana, we're still getting down the demon. Let's just hope now. Let's just freaking hope that he hasn't got the deal 5 damage to target creature that nobody's playing, but that we encountered in one of our soundless games, which we still won. A giant killer. A giant freaking killer. Okay. Okay. And now we can even put it down. Well, we still have the Mogi's Favor to get rid of the MtgA. But the giant killer here was pretty clutch for him. Was pretty freaking clutch for him. So, we're getting rid of the MtgA here. Unless he has even another one. He does not. Doesn't have another MtgA. The Wither Crown. Not really useful here. Not really useful. We're attacking in. If he doesn't block. If he blocks, I mean. I will get rid of the Skyclave Shade with a Village Rites. Yeah, we need to draw mana here. I mean, we're on 2 freaking mana. What the heck? What the heck? So now we got some mana, which is pretty sweet. Which is pretty sweet. And we have the Wither Crown, so no matter what big stuff he puts on the field, we have an answer. But the Giant Killer was pretty clutch for him. Never not have it. Never not have it. So, what's his move here? The Bone Crusher to the face. Okay. Bone Crush away, my friend. Bone Crush away. And now we're drawing all the land. Okay. Okay, that is kind of okay with me. Kind of okay with me. We're still putting down the Wither Crown on the Bone Crusher Giant. I mean, yeah, taking 2 life here. Who even cares? Who even cares? Right? I don't. Okay. So we still have the MTgA's Favor, which is not too useful here right now. But sooner or later... Another Bone Crusher. That's his 3rd freaking Bone Crusher Giant. His 3rd freaking Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Okay. Well, good for you, my friend. Good for you. Maza maza. Maza maza. And now we're drawing all the lands. Now we're drawing all the lands like freaking champions. Okay. We can still put down the Skyclave Shade here. We can still sack it to the Village Rites very soon. And with the Luris, we have infinite Wither Crowns, which is also pretty sweet. But I would like to draw something other than a... Are you serious here now? This is what you got. This is what you got. And now another Fabled Passage. Even though we already had 2, I can smell it. You can smell it. We all smell it incoming. Or doesn't he have another land? Maybe he doesn't have another land. Oh, he does. Of course he does. Okay. But he makes a kitty. Okay. That is good. Now we can get in with everything because, yeah, I can't even block. But that is good. The kitty is good. Does he have another Bone Crusher Giant? Holy smokes. I would have freaking screamed if he had another Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Oh, freaking K. So, in order to survive, we need to put down the Wither Crown on the Bone Crusher Giant. Which is sad, but hey, kinda need to do it. Kinda need to do it. Now we're getting in. Let us see if he blocks here. I mean, we can't block anyways. Question is 3, 5, 7. He would need a Fabled Passage to kill us. Also, the Bone Crusher Giant will get a life if he doesn't sack it. And he has a land. So we will see what he does here. But we were, yeah, we drew nothing but non-lands and then only lands. Will he sack it? Will he sack it? He does. Okay, that is good. That is really good. Let's hope he doesn't have a land. He has the Edgar. That's not a land. That is not a land. Now the Giganta, which is kind of annoying, but we can just Wither Crown that. We can just Wither Crown that. He's counting. Does he have a land? Does he have a land? He's looking at his Faladar Retreat, which I don't like. So 1, 2, 3. He can't play the Giganta now. But we still have the MTgA's Favor in our backhand to do some shenaniganery. And we can still draw some cards here. Does he have a fight spell? He's only attacking in with his cat, I think. Yeah, that's what I thought. Smart Kuchen. That's German for nothing. It's just nothing. I admit it. It is nothing. So we sack the Skyclave Shade, draw 2 lands. Is this pre-recorded? No, it's not. But I still know that I will be drawing 2 lands just for the heck of it. Just because... Oh, I didn't! Just 1 land. Okay. Okay. And now we have the Agadeem's Awakening, which is a pretty good draw, to be honest. Pretty good draw, to be honest. So, we're putting down our Hateful Eidolon. We're putting down our Archfiend's Vessel. So now he doesn't want to attack in anymore. Now we're putting down the Mogi's Favor, getting rid of the Bloodsheath Thirst and the Demonic Gift because we can't use them anyway. Draw a card. Maybe we draw something good here. Maybe we even draw something good here. We will see. We will freaking see. The deadweight is pretty good indeed. Pretty good indeed. I want to get rid of this Giant Killer here. Because he can tap down some stuff and I don't like... He should have tapped down some stuff. And now we even have another freaking Mogi's Favor, which we can put on our Hateful Eidolon. And now we're attacking in for the life. For the freaking life. Does he really want to block here? He does not. But if he attacks in, we're pretty good. We have our Archfiend's Vessel, so yeah. And we have the Agadeem's Awakening. And he has another Jaspara Sentinel, but no land. No land. He does attack in. Sweet baby, Jesus, he does attack in. We're still keeping our Hateful Eidolon. No need to throw it away. No need for it. So, how are we doing this? How are we doing this? So, if I do this for 2, I can bring the Skyclave Shade and the Archfiend's Vessel and still use the Widow Crown on his Giganta, which is pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking good. That's absolutely what I want to do. Getting rid of his Giganta here. And now we're chilling. Now we're chilling. I mean, if he doesn't sack the Giganta, he will lose 1 life each turn, which is exactly what we want to see. Then I can put down... Okay, okay. Oh, he builds another cat. That is questionable at best. That is really questionable. I wouldn't have done that. Does he have another... Are you serious? Are you serious? The moment I could put down Demon, he finds another freaking Giant Killer. Game. Game. Don't you do me like that. Don't you freaking do me like that. Alright. All freaking right. So we will still draw a lot of cards here, and we still have a lot of cards. So that is absolutely fine. So let's draw first. Let's draw first. The deadweight is pretty freaking sweet, so we can get rid of one of his cats, which are pretty annoying. The Village Rites is also pretty good here. So... But I think I just want to be drawing a lot of cards as freaking soon as possible. A Swamp. Okay. So we can make a big Skyclave Shade here. We can make a big one. Which can't block. But what are the chances that he will draw something super freaking useful? So I think he will get rid of my Lurrus here. What? He just surrendered! Wow, what a comeback! Dude, what a freaking comeback game! Oh, insanity! I never thought that we would make a comeback here, but he just didn't block! He just didn't block! Come on! Come on! Come on! Alright, we're 3 and freaking all right now. 3 and freaking all. Oh man. And we're back in black! Kusanagi. Alright, the Battle of the 89s. One of us will go up into the 90s. We're going first with only 1 land. This is not too good. Now we have 2 lands and like the perfect freaking hand. Oh, I keep this. I freaking keep this. The Village Rites can go here. We're putting down a Hateful Eidolon first. Because if he has a creature, we have an answer. We can draw 2 freaking cards if he has a creature here. Because there is no creature that can stand in our way. Kusanagi not doing anything. So in that case, we are putting down the Archfiend's Vessel plus another Hateful Eidolon. Well, with our weenies, we will get in sooner or later. And now we still have 2 deadweight, so no matter what he plays here, we will draw something. Come on, play something. The Edgar Innkeeper. And the Flaxen Intruder. Thank you very much for 2 cards. Thank you very much for 2 cards. And we're getting in for 3 tasty freaking damage. Refilling our hand. Pretty good here. Pretty freaking good. And now we even have a Village Rites and a Mogi's Favor. That is pretty sweet indeed. And another deadweight. And we can keep our Agadeem's Awakening, which I like a lot. And now we're getting in for 5. Yes, yes. Oh, this is Mono Black, my friend. This is Mono Black. I love it. I freaking love it. No matter what he has here, it will be too small for our deadweight. And he put something in his hand. This could be a, whatchamacallit, yeah, board wipe. But we're still in it to freaking win it. So as we only need 1 of those cards, we can even get the Lurrus in our hand. And if he really wants a board wipe here, I'm fine with that. I'm freaking fine with that. Does he even have a board wipe? He does have a board wipe. Okay. Well, in that case, we're drawing a lot of cards. We're drawing 2 with the both triggers, and we're drawing 2 with the... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So many cards. So freaking many cards. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we're putting down the Lurrus. We're getting down our Demon. He would need another Doomscar here. Another freaking Doomscar. And we have another Archfiend's Vessel. So we're threatening lethal here. And if he only puts down a creature, he is doomed. Your own Doomscar was your unmake. He has another one. Not bad, my friend. Not bad. But do you have 3 of those? Do you have 3 of those thingies? So. What? We can... Oh, what? 5. Oh, yeah, I wasn't too smart here. I was not too smart here. So let's just put down the Skyclave Shade. We still chill. All we need is 1 more land. And sooner or later we will find it. And then we can play down our Lurrus. But yeah, I really would like to get the Lurrus back. If we can't, the Giant Killer. Okay, okay. If we can't, I will just bring back 1 of my Skyclave Shades. And draw a lot of cards. Yes, that is what I will do. Hateful Eidolon, I mean. Why am I saying Skyclave Shade? What is wrong with me? What is actually wrong with me? So we're getting rid of the Giant Killer here. Drawing some cards. A Mire Grasp. That is very good, because next turn, if he puts down the Lovestruck Beast, we can get rid of the Lovestruck Beast. Okay, so we can even get rid of everything here if we want to. And what are the chances that he is drawing so many cards? Okay. So first things first, we're getting rid of the Lovestruck Beast, which will draw us 2 cards. Alright, 2 cards initiated. Oh, sweet. Now we're getting rid of the Edgar Innkeeper here. The Call of the Death Dweller was just so pretty freaking sweet. So pretty freaking sweet. We aren't afraid of his little 1/1. And he blocks. So, even better. We're on 32 life. We have all the cards in the freaking world. What does he have? A Questing Beast. I couldn't care less for that Questing Beast. That one will get Wither Crowned. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This is so insane. This is so insane. So if we draw land here, it would be pretty sweet. If we don't draw land here, it is still fine with me. We didn't draw a land, but we draw a Rune of Mortality. So he can't really be blocking here. And now we even have the Demonic Gift. So next turn, if he blocks here, absolutely fine with me. You don't deal damage, my friend. But I draw a card. Oh, now we got the land even. Oh, man. This is just insanity. In freaking sanity. This deck Works so well. I love it so much. Yum, 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 yum. Another questing beast. Totally fine with me. Are you even attacking in? Are you even attack? Well, why shouldn't he? Why shouldn't he be attacking in? Why shouldn't he? Alright, we have so many cards, it's not even funny anymore. So we're getting back our Luris and our... Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. I wasn't too smart here. And now we're putting the Widow Crown onto his questing beast. And then we're putting down the MTgA's Favor, or are we? Well, I think we're just attacking in. Let us see if he blocks here. And then we just demonic gift that sucker. Yes, yes. Just demonic freaking gift it. We will draw so many cards. We're still on 30 cards, but we're drawing 2 freaking cards here. And now we even got a new Archfiend's Vessel ready to rock and roll. If he sacks the questing beast here, we draw another card. Everything is working out so well. Oh, baby. Yes, he doesn't even sack it. He does not even sack it. So what do you have here? Nothing. Kusanagi, you have nothing but despair. Oh, for it freaking no. For it freaking no. Yes. Check 1, 2. The microphone's working. What about you? You're all yeah. So we went up back in the 90s in one single scoop, which is pretty freaking sweet. So the opponent goes first. I don't like that, but we have 2 Wither Crowns that I like. And we have an Archfiend's Vessel that I like as well. Hello. Oh, he's friendly. Hello. Okay, he's playing white. The Speaker of the Havens. I think the Archfiend's Vessel is like the perfect answer for the Speaker of the Havens. And the MTgA's Favor is also not that bad. And the Bloodchief's Thirst plus MTgA's Favor will get rid of whatever he plays here. Like the Luminarch Aspirant. Yes, yes. Get in for 2. You still lose everything, my friend. You still lose everything. So... yeah, we just need to get rid of everything here. Just too good of a chance not to do it. And with the Widow Crown, we're also pretty sweet. Pretty sweet indeed. And with the MTgA's Favor, we can do some shenaniganery, so I'm pretty glad about that. And we have enough mana to get the Luris in our hand if we want to. So let us see what he does here. Putting down another land, foretelling something. That is very interesting. That is very interesting indeed. But now we found a Hateful Eidolon, so that is also very good. We could also put the Widow Crown onto our Hateful Eidolon, but who would do such a thing? What did he foretell? Was it a Doomscar? Are you a Doomscar player, my friend? The Righteous Valkyrie. Okay. Righteous Valkyrie it is. Righteous away. Now we even have the Agadeem's Awakening, which is pretty cute. So, Widow Crown onto the Righteous Valkyrie. So, at least we can get in for some damage, which is good, which is good. And no matter what he plays here, he will get a lot of life still because of the Righteous Valkyrie, because this doesn't remove the abilities, which is sad. But only a little bit. Only a little bit sad. Come on, do it. Yes! He sacked it! Why ever? Why ever he did that? He doesn't want to lose 1 life, but he would get so much life for... a what? A what? He could have a Starnheim Unleashed. A card that I have not seen a single one. He does have it. Crazy. He does have it. Okay. Well, we're putting down another Hateful Eidolon. We're putting down the Widow Crown onto this sucker. And we're putting down a Deadweight. We're keeping our Deadweight. We're just keeping it. Come on, sack it. Sack it and give me 2 cards. Sack it. Do it. Do it. I know you want to do... oh, he doesn't want to do it. Okay. Okay. But we will have a demon very soon. We will have a demon very soon. And if I have to kill my Archfiend's Vessel myself, I will freaking do it. Come on, this is a very interesting matchup. Alrighty, so he's putting that on there. That is still absolutely fine with me. Still absolutely fine with me. So, can I, if I draw a land here, I can bring back a demon, which would be pretty sweet. Would be pretty sweet indeed. He's still losing 1 life every single turn. And he has another Starnheim Unleashed, it seems. We did find a land. So we're not attacking. We're drawing a card here. We're doing some crazy business. The Rune of Mortality, that is pretty good to put on my demon next turn. Alright, Archfiend's Vessel activated. It is not a turn 2 Archfiend's Vessel, but it is still pretty sweet. It is still pretty sweet. Come on, sack it. Come on, sack it. You aren't getting through anyways here. You are not getting through anyways. He's not sacking it still. He could now still make him 2 more angels, which isn't even that bad for him. If he has another Maul of the Skyclaves here, that is just what it is. He's equipping it on that one. Smart cookie. We aren't blocking here because we can't. We can't be blocking. The Demonic Gifts, that is also pretty sweet. Also pretty sweet indeed. Doesn't help us with the demon, but it is helpful. But it is helpful. So if we ever need to block, we will do it with the demon. The Mire Grasp is a pretty sweet draw here. Pretty sweet in the deed. So the Demonic Gifts won't really help us too much here. So we will just keep it. And he is losing 1 life every single turn. Maybe he's even sacking it now. Maybe he is even sacking it now. Who knows? Who knows? So we're on 6 lands. We have some stuff in here. So I think, oh, he did sack it. Oh, 2 cards for me. So sweet. I love it. Give me those cards. Papa needs those cards. Papa needs those cards. Yes, it is too late. The triggers are ready to rock. So what do you have here? What do you have here to prevent me from having my triggers? Nothing, I tell you. You couldn't have anything. You couldn't have anything. Is it the Karstelar Whale? We drew a land and another Mire Grasp, which I love a lot. Which I love very much. So we can bring back Alluris next turn, into our hand at least, which is pretty good. And now we even have the demon to block his stupid angel. Yes, yes, because that is everything I want, to block your angel with my demon. What are you doing here? I'm intrigued, but this will still draw me 2 cards in the worst case. Okay. So that will still draw me 2 cards. Yes, yes, that still draws me 2 cards. So what is your grand master plan here that you did that? Oh, we are refilling so good. So good. And now we even... Oh, interesting. Well, I still want one of my hateful Eidolons back on the field here. Interesting. So he is a Doomscar player. So he is a freaking Doomscar player. But we now have 2 freaking Archfiend's Vessel to rock. The Luminarch Aspirant will just go down in history. So, we're getting the Luris. That one we absolutely want to do. And we're putting down all of our Archfiend's Vessels, because why the heck not? Why the freaking heck not? And now we're drawing a card with his Luminarch Aspirant. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye. And now, slowly but surely, we will get all of our Archfiend's Vessel back one way or another as demons, and then his angels will succumb to the demons. Oh, he has a Faceless Haven. Interesting. Another Righteous Valkyrie here. Okay. And a Mazemind Tome. You, sir, are amaze-minding me. You're really amaze-minding me. So, we put down the Luris. Get rid of his Righteous Valkyrie here, because I really don't want to see it, and I want to get in for some tasty damage now. So we do it with, I mean, we have more than one way to do it. So we're putting down the Mire Grasp here. And I think I want to keep that one in my hand. That is why I will use my Mogi's Favor. Get rid of some of my own cards. Like, oh, and he surrenders! The Infinite Engine! Got him! So good! So sweet! So sublime! Mono Black, forever mine! Holy moly! 5-0. So I can tell you, I had to re-record everything again. As I already said, my microphone crashed. It just crashed. So I have done 10 games, and in the first 5 games, I lost 1 because I kept a 1-lander. It was my own fault. I wish I could have shown you that game because we were only 2 damage away from winning. 2 damage away from winning. And this time, we won all the 5 games because it is just such a crazy engine. And the Wither Crown, honestly, it is so good in this deck. Why is nobody playing it? Why is nobody playing the Wither Crown? If you know, let me know. I would absolutely like to know. And the Rune of Mortality is also pretty sweet, but maybe I would just put in more Wither Crowns or maybe another Bloodchief's Thirst. But the rune is still pretty good. It draws you a card, and that is just so sweet. So freaking sweet. So, this was the King of Fame. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed what you seen. If you did, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with all of your friends. I will now put this all together. Hope that my microphone worked throughout the whole video. Otherwise, I would be just so sad because this was a clean sweep. And you should totally try this deck. You should totally try it. Even in best of 3, you just put in some more cards like anti-Planeswalker cards. But even with the Bloodchief's Thirst, you can get rid of an Ugin. So hey, what even gives? And normally, they don't live until turn 8. If they playing Ugin, they normally don't live until turn 8 unless they're a really big creature-based deck. And in that case, you have all of your enchantments to get rid of the creatures, so don't worry about the Ugin. You have to be very unlucky to draw nothing. It happens. I mean, it's a King Nothing deck, but yeah, normally you should be fine. So, thank you very much again for tuning in. Join the Discord, become part of the community. A link will be down in the description. I am MTG Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.